পরীক্ষারও ও আমরা
What? They're not that much. Wait, what is it? Yes. People don't.
Hello. Thank you for coming in. I hope everyone's doing fantastic. I hope everyone is doing good on this Memorial Day weekend, a weekday. Um, there are a few things I wanted to talk about early in the morning. Um, you know, of lately, so I feel as though lately there's been a lot of disparaging remarks regarding a particular creator. Um, and I wanted to come on and at least be one voice that speaks highly of this particular creator. So the creator I'm speaking about is Flatly Talking, or as he's rebranded to be Uncle Frunkle. I've interacted with Flatly during the pandemic, during the whole Demented, during the whole arc where uh Flatly had done some investigative journalism regarding another creator um lying about being in jail, doing cocaine and stuff. Says, 1 second. That's weird. Hold on 1 second. Really enough. I don't know why that's there. Oh, if this has to be taken out, I will need that. Perfect. Sorry about that. I was like, I oh, so Flully is a bit of an interesting character. Very happy-go-lucky. Very has this very uh dry wit to him. But when something is amiss or something's something's stupid, he calls it out and he has adventures about it. But but lately I've just seen allies of his disparage him, making it seem like Filelli is a buffoon and he doesn't know what he's doing and he doesn't know how to run a show properly. And and him and people consider him to be a shit stirrer, which he is. He does stir shit for content. I just feel as though that people blame Flatley for their own misgivings, for their own incapacity to create content. Um, and like Flatley, I think Flatley has the wherewithal to make a good show. I firmly believe that, 100%. Um, I don't know if he's gonna do another show. I and also the thing with him and his the Flally and his friends or whatever is left of his friend group. Here's the issue with even going to that realm, and I think there's why maybe that's why there is a disconnect with certain shows that are being run with Flatley and or run by Flatley or created by Flatley is the fact that you don't know what the hell is real. You have no idea where there's a bit and when there is an issue. And you could say, oh, but Huggy, it's obvious. Is it obvious? What's a bit? What's an issue? What's fake and what's real? It's like, when it comes to certain other shows, like Locale Live with the whole boogie stuff, initially it was a real thing, and then they milked it for all its worth, and then they came out the other side of it. The whole Becky Boop stuff, right? You could see that you could see that there was some sort of manufactured drama going on. But when it comes to Flatley's crew, or Flatley's allies and himself, there's always this thing about there's a bit of discourse, and then you have like think of it from this perspective. If you're watching a show and you see that there's an argument between the two, and then all of a sudden the following day it was like nothing happened, then why you invested into this? Why would you even care about what the drama is between the co-hosts if everything is just recanted the next episode or the following stuff? You can say that people apologize or whatnot, but the golden rule is you never want to air out your dirty laundry on stream. Because once you start doing that, that's when you have to stick, at that point, you have to either contain that incident and just not do it ever again, or if this isn't going to be a thing you're going to use for content, just be willing to roll in the mud. And it goes, and a prime example of this is whole burn the world nonsense. Initially, I thought there was an issue with burn the world being for lack of a better term, sensitive to allegiances, people not liking him and whatnot. And there was like two streams on it. And initially I thought, okay, this has to be a real. They're really putting the screws on him. And like according to sources, there was burn figures that AWT was at its highest peak when people were watching me getting railroaded, which yes, of course, when someone's getting dogpiled and ridiculed and getting exposed, of course people are gonna watch it. It's like a car wreck. But the reason why it didn't stick is because Byrne came back. Byrne came back with all the other people. He came back to his abusers. He came back to the people that were saying that he is sensitive, that he's that that he talks shit in private and doesn't do it in public. That he's not a man of his words. He's not anything. He stuck by it. And it's like, what's the point of investing in AWT if you have the person that you railroaded on the thing on the show? So we don't know what's real or what's not real. That's one of the reasons why AWT didn't last as long as it did. Of course, there's inconsistencies. Of course, the content wasn't cohesive, and the fact that you just have a bunch of people running in and then saying a bunch of slurs and getting very pissy about things and not engaging in the content and not, of course, there's all that, but there's no authenticity with between the group. It's just a whole bunch of individuals just doing the show together, going into business for themselves. And I and again, when you have individuals doing a show, the the thing is that when it comes to anything, you should take an opportunity to take advantage of when people don't do shows, don't do content, of course. But I feel so like people just put it all on flatly and that's it. No one else takes responsibility for their stuff. Everyone just thinks that they. It's like when all else fails, blame flatly on things. And I'm like, bro, flatly, flatly would, in my personal opinion, don't give a fuck if it's glazing or not. Flatly has the capacity to be a great content creator. If Flatly just did the show by himself, and they kept on saying that, and I did say this, if Flatly did the show by himself and just ignored everyone else, and did a show with someone else that he could trust, it's not gonna be a degenerate. It will be a good, consistent show that people will want to watch for a bit. It could be anything from sports. It could be about current events. It could be about current drama. It could even be coverage of whatever the case is. But but everyone else is. But if everyone thinks that they're stars, just do a. I've always said, do a show yourself. Just if flow is a problem, okay, you guys do it. Do a show. See where it gets you. See what the consistency is. But see, for me, I think that people have this notion that just because you put shit on a wall, like gameplay, putting other people's voices in your call, that just means it's content creation. Now, my people have criticized me because they say I'm a clips channel, because it's so easy. Because it's so easy, it just doesn't require any effort whatsoever. Which I'm getting, which as I reflect, I'm like, sure, it's easy. It could be like whatever the case is, but I ask now, if it's so easy, why don't you guys do it? If you, because if you guys think that all my numbers are fugazi, do it. No, who is gonna turn out free boosting of their view count, the sub growth and whatnot? Who would do? So do it. If you think it's not, it's easy. If you think it's easy to edit stuff together, make it cohesive, and to have people like it enough to then use your edits in their own videos to bolster their points, then go ahead. And then see what happens with it. See, the reason why I bring that up is because pe- people who say that what someone else does is easy and sloppy, right? I can only ask, hey, do it yourself. If you shit on it. Now, for me, I would say to them that if y'all are talking about wanting to be a better show, and if you say that you guys are stars, then whatever that you're doing should be working, right? You shouldn't blame someone else for your guys' misgivings. That's all I'm saying. Oh, this docket was, we don't have a docket. No one wanted to, no one wanted to, agree on stuff. Flatly was, this person was jealous, that person was jealous. People were mad, or whatever the case is. And, I mean, it's a shame, really. It really is. And like I said, I feel bad that if this is real, which, by the way, that's the caveat. If this is real, where Flatley is getting shitted on by everyone else, if this is real, that's very unfortunate. Because I feel as though Flatley did so much for that group. He did his best to protect that group from being ridiculed by everyone else in commentary. Because what Flatley could have easily had just blew the top of the stuff with the whole uh Echo situation, use it for content, and just win the business for himself. But he did. He became a leader of sorts, and he took the slings of arrows, and when the situation went bad, like, he took the blame for it. He became the captain of that group and said, that's my fault that we didn't do the proper channels of getting this stuff out in time. He said this. No one else stepped up to the plate. Because again, I just wanted to be very clear that even though I put myself in that, even though I spoke about the situation, the thing is, and I want people to understand something, that Echo situation, if this happened to anyone else, that group would have been milking it forever. Look at the Peapod situation. With the Peapod situation happened, there was streams done about it. There was ridicule about it. People were destroying people on it, right? But if those situations happen to that group, they want to bury it. They want to, like, cement it over. They don't want nothing to do because it's embarrassing. It is embarrassing. And like, Leia did the right thing of, like, doing. He did. They did the best they could to, you know, she did the best she could to expose the situation. But like, Fly did his best too. But like I said, I just feel Flatley deserves a bit credit. That's all I'm all I'm saying. That it is what it is. But like I said, this could be a whole bit, and it could be like Hambleton and Flatley just are playing a part, and that's it. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. That's not true. Hi, Given Ant. How you doing today, buddy? Well, whatever is not true, you're more than welcome to write it out. Bullet point it in the chat if you want to, but if you don't, that's okay too. I hope you're doing well too. Hey, I look forward to that side project that you and Burn did that was so wildly successful and stuff. I seriously, I really want to see that thing because I forgot what the project was. Legitimately, because there's so many projects that you guys be doing over there. There's like You're Muted with Burn, JFA, I think, and then you had something. You Given it had something else too. I don't know what else. There's so many things. That's the other thing about that that particular group. I have no idea what shows there are, what's defunct and what's not defunct. Well, whatever the case is. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to make that point. And granted, if you guys are thinking that I'm talking shit, or whatever the case is, whatever. Like I can't. I also find it again. I just find it also fascinating, and maybe I'm just being crazy. If I don't matter, or if I'm just a clip channel, then why was it that people still people on that side still watch me? Well, I'm so confused on that. It's like I don't know. But look, by the way, I'm very proud of Burn for getting Wall Smashers. I don't know what happened to Badwick. I hope Badwick is doing fantastic. I wish something but good things and good tidings for Badwick. And if he comes back, he comes back. I want to see what the lineup is for Wall Smashers and see where that comes about. And also, I wonder if they're going to like polymerize or put together Wall Smashers and bring it together. Side project, which months ago when I was with AWT, I was not working with anybody uh, in that group months ago. Okay, well, Mabi, sorry. Because I was hearing that the side project was doing way better than AWT, whatever the case is. My fault. But yeah, we'll see how we'll see how Wall Smashers comes along if it does well or whatnot. Um, Also, I don't know if Memorial Day fucking Flatley's gonna be releasing anything because he said something on Twitter about releasing two nukes. So I don't fucking know about that shit. Anyways, oh yeah, yesterday I did like a test stream of like 15 minutes of me playing Doom Eternal. So like I think it went well. I didn't. It was 16 minutes. So I don't know if anyone came and watched it. If they did, if they did, they did. If they didn't, they didn't. If they wrote into the thing, it was it was at that time. Yes, cool. What was it? Oh yeah, yes. I don't know if anyone watched it. I looked back at the footage. It looked good to me. So if that's the if that's the case, then whatever. Oh, also by the way, with me streaming Hog. By the way, I was streaming Hogwarts Legacy. purely because I needed to be inspired to be playing the game. So I stream. I used to stream games. When I streamed games, it made me go and finish the game. That's how I was able to finish games. Cause like I was like, oh, let me stream. And the only thing I knew about doing was streaming games. I didn't even do the whole talking thing. That helped me get to other stuff. So like when I streamed, I was really talking and stuff like that. Because I wanted to I was just doing gameplay of it and stuff like that. I mean, it may if it sounds like a cult, whatever the case is, but I might even do that later on. But we'll see. We'll see about that. Um, another let's see. So after I did that stream with after I did that test stream on Doom Eternal, which by the way, I just want to make it. I just want to say, honestly speaking, playing that game on nightmare difficulty isn't nightmare. Obviously, everything attacks you, and I have no idea how I did it on the console. Like I played it with a controller and I beat the first mission, like maybe quick. All of a sudden, I play on PC and now everything is just being a motherfucker. It's like, what the fuck is going on here? But I'm having a lot of fun playing that. I really do. Um, I still don't understand. I still don't understand why people are giving Doom the Dark Ages a hard time. I could see why people don't like it. It's like very the gameplay is like, oh, I have to press a button to repel something. It's like kind of like space. Is it Space Invaders? I don't know a proper thing of it, but anyways, um, I don't know what the proper thing is, but uh, there you go. Sorry. Beep. Oh, I don't know what the proper thing of it, but hopefully down the line I will get the game and I'll play it and I'll have so much fun enjoying it. So, um, I was very, by the way, I was very happy that one of my videos was used in a Lebrowski video. Someone had told me that I got a shout out from one of the other locale correspondents, and I was like, oh, let me see this video. So I watched the video, and then and something wasn't clicking in my mind because I'm watching it, and I'm like, this edit is eerily similar to what I have on my thing. So I'm like, huh, that's a coinky thing. I leave a little bit, then someone yells at me and said, oh, Huggy, you got credited for it. You got shout out for it. I'm like, really? And I looked at it again and I saw in the corner Huggy, Hollywood Huggy. I'm like, oh, that's so nice. I swear to you that I think people are taking notice of it. Which, by the way, I, I wanted to. Here's how I know that I was doing something interesting with the channel. Was when I was doing the work on the locale stuff, I kept quiet about it. I didn't want to tell no one about anything. I just wanted to do the videos, do the edits, and then just post and see where God takes me. And so it started being like I forgot what the original forgot what the original sub count was at the time that I had starting off. Let's just say for now 200. I think it's like 200 subscribers. It was like 200 subscribers, right? Okay. So I did the edits, and then it started to, grow. Got 1,000 here, 2,000 here, right? Didn't say nothing because I figured maybe it'll be a flash in the pan, and people will just stop messing around and whatever the case is, right? But as I kept on going, the view count kept on going too, and still I didn't say anything because I'm not gonna brag about it. It's just maybe it was gonna die out. Who knows? I was just eternally happy with how I was doing stuff. But then the cat was let out of the bag. And I knew people took notice of the videos when I was in the Wall Smashers chat, and then like fucking Badwick decided to uh say, "Oh look, Huggy got this," and then Burns said, "Oh look, Huggy's doing this." Like all of a sudden, people took notice of it, and I'm like, okay, so you guys are paying attention to what the channel is doing, maybe because of sub growth or whatever the case is. But how would you know about how would you know what I'm doing if you guys are now looking at it? And I wouldn't be surprised if the videos were on people's home feeds or whatnot. So I'm like, okay, great. And then all of a sudden, people and then I get accused of bragging about my sub role, like I have my nose up in the air, like I'm a snobby rich person. And I'm like, wait, I never. But the thing is, I never said anything about the videos. I never said anything about the sub role. I never even mentioned it in the sub role. All I did was post links to it. Maybe not even that. But if people took issue to what I was doing, then you guys were watching it. You guys took notice of it. Like, like honestly speaking, if you guys didn't think I was doing good, you guys didn't think it was not worthwhile, then great, fantastic. I mean, I don't know what to say. People like it. People do love the stuff for what it's worth. But I find it interesting. Maybe it's a coincidence. Maybe it's just maybe it's a random occurrence, maybe it's coincidence, maybe it's kismet, fate, what have you. I still think that people in the community, the subsects of this community, were doing local live stuff. Toxic is doing 5 hour, 6 hour shows on local live. He even admitted, I think, at one time or another, that he watches the videos to keep up with it. Like he uses the videos in it. I still would say, why don't you just use the videos I use to consolidate your streams a bit? I highly doubt Toxic wants to be there for 6 hours breaking down something, but that's his prerogative. If he wants to kill 6 hours of his life covering it, then that's fine too. And then there was some points where people were like covering it too as well, especially when Wings bulldozed his wife Kelly. But I digress in this situation. It goes to show you guys that when you do something and you are successful at it, you don't have to say nothing. You could just keep quiet, and people are just going to take notice. People will take notice whether they do so intentionally or not. It's their it's the way the world works. People are attracted by what new stuff is coming along there. By the way, I do hope. I don't know. I kind of want chaos just a bit. I do. I would love to have Filali on the show. Like, I will only want Filali on the show just to ask him questions about what happened last night. Chances are he may not want to he may not want to come on. Uh, Either because he wants to stay private or he wants to go drop a nuclear bomb on burn the world and others for being disrespectful to him. Which again, I find that's kind of sad. Don't be disrespectful to the fucking Buffalo King. That man knows his shit. I digress. But if I fucking added Flatley to this, and if Flatley is listening, oh please, if you're gonna do anything spicy, please do it at a proper time. Please do it at a time where I don't have to like kill myself to stay awake while I listen to you fucking go off. Like I want Flatley. Like I want people to have that killer instinct and not joke around. Like I want there to be a time where people decide to go for the throat and just be disrespectful. Because I feel like if you're friends with someone, I found like when you're friends with someone, like some people just allow shit to go along because you guys are friends. But like, Lord have mercy, I don't know. I just think that either Filali is super chill and super like like his patience is close to infinite, or that he just doesn't want, like he just figures, oh, let me not deal with this nonsense. Who gives a fuck? The fucking stupid at times. Um, do I go for it? I don't know if I should. No, You know what? You know what? Why not? There's a part like someone sent me the stream. I'm going to go to. Oh, I was about to say, I thought I was bleeding. What I might do is I might just go over the piece where Flatley comes into, like someone told me that Flatley and Hilton came into Burn stream. Let me see if I can find it.
Hypothetically speaking.
1 second. Is it 151? Oh,
Who cares now? Who fucking gives a fuck now? Who cares?
But yeah, let's see. Oh, hey, Flatley.
Hello?
Oh, I found it. I'm so good at life. Look at me. I get so good at life. I don't think I need to show anything because it's just Zelda gameplay. So yeah.
Oh, Flatster and Hipplester.
Okay, you're way low for some
Burn
reason.
told me you died.
The
true.
two, the two pallbearers of the funeral are here.
Burn, why didn't you just
Oh,
tell us?
Because you would have got mad either way.
Oh, what?
No,
this is drama.
I got mad because you just do this stuff where you just go live with everything. You never tell anyone how you're feeling or anything. That was kind of the point of the last Burn the World 10 rape stream.
Okay.
Like all you had to do is
Don't
just
say
like
anything.
all you had to do is just like be like, hey guys, I think I'm gonna leave.
And I left.
Yeah, nobody.
Yeah,
But you didn't tell anybody.
You didn't have the
I found out on a
respect.
live stream.
I mean, it's just weird to not have the respect to just like have a conversation with us. You know what I mean?
That's like literally
I
the
haven't
point why I
talked to you
got
guys
mad
in
at
a,
Ant Catonic.
I haven't talked to you guys in a while.
What do you
Okay,
mean?
and
You're literally in the group chat day in
Yeah.
and day out.
I haven't been in VCs with you guys.
I'm listening to this and I'm like, for people that go into that are in BCs a lot of the times, well, it sounds like a lot of the times, no one wants to communicate at all. As an unbiased observer, right? And I'm just taking it as an unbiased observer. It just sounds to me that Burn doesn't like to communicate. Like Burn sounds like he is someone that likes to bottle up his emotions, and then instead of expressing these emotions, he just goes out and he explodes, and then he just says things that he doesn't really mean. And he tries to take it back because he wants to be friends with everyone, and he doesn't. And then he just thinks that he's not at fault at shit. That's what it sounds to me. I'm not saying it as someone that's biased against Burn. Of course, I would never be biased against Burn. I'm just literally going what I'm hearing in this interaction between Himpleton, Flatley, and Burn.
I've done my own thing. I mean,
Okay.
I'd rather have
What?
this amicable. I don't want this to be some like retarded stream.
well, and that's why like, and I'm not like angry. I'm not like pissed off. I'm just confused because it's like if you want it
That's
to
what
be
I'm saying.
amicable, all you have to do is have a conversation. You know what I mean?
You could have done this privately.
Yeah,
That's what we're
Okay.
saying.
and then
We
announce
could have
it,
talked it out and had a mutual understanding, and then
Yeah.
announced it.
and then all been like
So you're telling
happy
me
for
Burn-
you and like kind of sent
All right,
you
hold
off.
on,
and
hold on. Kick
Like,
everybody
I'm
from the
back.
call. Hold on. Kick everybody from the call.
Yeah, right.
No.
I'll keep. Dude, I hate when you
No,
do that.
he's just gonna troll. He's gonna do that fake trolling thing. Kick him too.
Fake trolling.
Okay, no, I gotta keep him. Fake trolling. No.
Burn.
What?
Nobody. I promise you. Nobody would be mad if you left.
Yeah, we would have supported you. We would have been like,
You got wall
would
smashing.
have.
Like if
we would
if
have done
you
a
got that
celebration
spot-
stream.
Dude, yeah, if you got that spot on now recording and you decided to leave AWT, that's not a diss. Like, I thought that'd be insane if you joined now recording. I know it was a joke, but you're very enjoyable on the now recording stream. You know what I mean?
It wouldn't have happened because I'm too close
Well,
to Maggot.
No, but
Right,
our point is that like if you had talked to us about it prior, we would have like this would have been like a celebration stream where we would have been like, oh, this is Bird's
A
send off into the
celebration
big
stream.
world. Yeah, this is your send off into the fucking world. Okay. But like instead it's like pulling a fast one, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like the issue is you just
The issue.
hit it and quit it basically. Like, yeah, I left. Go fuck yourself, kind of shit. And then you guys started making jokes about it.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what the fuck? Is this a bit? It's the same thing when Ant did the fucking Burn the Bridge stream with me. And I was like, is this a fucking bit? No, it's just doesn't say anything and go live.
Mm-hmm.
You see, I don't know why it's so hard to just like say something behind the scenes. Like, I don't know. I consider you in high respects as a friend. I'd hope you see the same light of day as me, but I guess not. Like, you just fucking announced you left AWT. That's so random. AWT's dead. I'm leaving. Like, oh, all right.
Let's just say we've been
I
arguing for
agree.
over a week for over shit that doesn't really matter.
Who?
You and me have been arguing over a lot of shit lately, and
About what?
I'd rather not have it that public. Which just put it like we've been arguing a lot.
What?
What do you mean what? Please stop.
Arguing with you for a week. I haven't been on in a few days.
Okay,
I got
I'm
a kitten,
officially
a foster cat.
okay. I'm officially a neutral party, and I've got I mean, it's not a secret that you guys have been kind of disagreeing. Right.
What do we disagree on? Other than the Bo Blacks thing.
Like the tweet thing, without getting into it. The tweet thing.
We made up for that. What are you talking about? We found common ground. I was saying, the point was you both are being retarded and trying to moral fag with a high horse, and you're both doing the same exact thing to other people. I thought that was like understood.
No.
That's not an argument. We came to a mutual understanding. So you think you're more right than Spindling?
Yes.
You're retarded.
No.
I have tweets saved that show absolutely otherwise.
I mean, Burn.
And I have two streams that say otherwise as well.
I'm gonna be so real. Because I've been wanting to say this regardless. It was not right of Spindling to respond to you the
whenever Hempleton was like, I've been wanting to say this for a while now, it's like, damn, people, like, I feel as though that group has grenades for each other. Like, I feel as though people have stockpiled a lot of shit against one another, and they're just waiting to release it. I'm fucking telling you. There's a part of me that thinks that there's so much more to the Echo stuff than meets the eye, that people are just holding on to for a rainy day just to expose it. I'm fucking telling you. You guys can fucking tell me as much as you want that what my perspective is on that situation is not true. Bro, I have a funny feeling that people are holding stuff in just to fuck with it, just to destroy other people. I hypothesize that there are stuff that you guys are holding on. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But this little tidbit about Spindling, which I need to look at the Spindling stuff, like, to see what the fuck that beef was about. But yeah.
way that he did, but at the same time, you threw the first stone, and what you said was not public.
He posted a picture in the ambulance, and he said he overdosed.
Yeah, and he didn't say why. No, he did not. He did not say that he overdosed.
He did.
Yeah, that was private information.
No, he didn't.
It was told to you in confidence.
I promise you that he did not.
The thing that people have to understand, don't tell Burn anything. Because Burn doesn't know doesn't have a filter. Burn will take anything that you give him, like Ron Burgundy, and he'll just either post it himself or he'll just let someone else post it for him. Burn likes to go at the throat at people, but then for some odd reason, when he was given something, he just wants to give it to Flatly because he didn't have it in him to post it himself. Like again, the mentality of Burn is weird. It's just so weird. It's so inconsistent. If you have something on someone, why give it to someone else to post it for? Or because, and by the way, that's another thing. Throughout this whole interaction between Flatly, Hempleton, and Burn makes it sound like Flatly doesn't like Burn. So if that's the case, then why the fuck would you? Why would he be buddy with fucking Flatly? Why give Flatly anything incriminating if you had this feeling that he is being mean to you, he's isolating you, and whatnot? The math's not mathing with it.
Let's go to the tweets.
You made that public.
He didn't say anything about you in those tweets. He just said Burn, and he made a Jew joke about Burn. This is absolutely false. I've seen you personally do this about 6 million times in calls before.
Why do it through?
And then you took a swing at his drug abuse.
Okay. Which again was not public. Him going to the hospital was public, yes, but the reason behind it and like it being an overdose was not public.
It was not at all.
No.
I thought you understood that.
No.
Well, it's fine if you admit that you're wrong now. But I thought like we had a mutual understanding on that. Like I wanted you to be the
I don't think he's able to understand that he's wrong. I think he's just saying it just to leave it alone. That's what I'm thinking.
the better person in a way because
The
I hold my
the better
loyalty to you because
person.
I've known you longer than Spindling.
Mm-hmm.
The Spindling's the kind of guy that's going to dish it but can't take it, and you, in a sense,
I
are
can't
kind
show
of the
that.
same way.
In what way?
There's no scaling. You just go straight for the throat right away whenever anybody like makes fun of you.
Yeah, like I mean,
But
he
then
made a
if they
joke, and
bring
then
up,
you
yeah,
like here. Let me just do this in a neutral way here. Like he
It's
made like a
not
dumb
ready yet.
joke, and you responded by like joking about something that was private, like basically saying that he should like die next time. And
Mm-hmm.
then, but then also like on the same vein, you like moral fagged at that like lolcow guy for being like somebody like should like Ian should make his dad proud and kill himself, and then you're like that's too far, man. But then when it's Finling, you're like, yeah, you should die of an overdose next time.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like that just doesn't
they're
like
not equal at all.
there's a level of inconsistency, one, and then two, there's like this weird level of like just a lack of like understanding of scale where like he made like a Jew joke and said that you were lying, and then you responded like basically telling him that he should die.
Mm-hmm. Guys, you can't joke. We have to take this very seriously. True. What do you want me to say to that?
Like Burn is exhibiting kind of like the same thing that I did when I had my little thing with Slug, Skelly, and stuff, where he's like he doesn't know what to say. But the difference between me and him is that while I just keep silent and let them keep people keep talking because I have nothing to say, he literally uses the chat as a crutch to interact with it, and then he said, "What do you want me to say? I don't know what to say." And the thing is, Burn exhibits this ferocity, this anger, this angst, where he will lash out at people and stuff. But like when being confronted with inconsistencies, Hamilton points out, then you don't have anything to say. And again, what Hamilton and Flatley did was tame. Like they gave him room to like explain because I think they really want an explanation on it. Like if it was like Hamilton and Flatley were taken aback by this whole nonsense with were burned. And again the other thing I don't understand with Burn more so than anything, which I just got reminded right now, when Burn got Flatley put a debate with Morale and Burn, or whatever you want to call it, because of Burn's allegiance to Hamilton, right? During that whole conversation or the whole debate, Flatley didn't do anything to save Burn, right? This is way before the Burn takedown streams, if that's what you want to call it. Anyone in that position where someone that you consider a friend decides to put you up for content, sacrifice you as content, why would you want to be around that person? Why would you want to be cordial to that person? Why would you want to be in groups and shows with that person? Why would you want to give that person your time and your your creativity, if you want to call it, for their own shows? Like when I say that Burn exhibits very sub behavior, he he exudes sub behavior. Because he doesn't come from a place of power. He comes from a place of like he wants to be validated. And that morale stream shows that. When I made that point to him, he's like, yeah, you're right about that. That was fucked up what Flatley did, but he still stood by Flatley. Regardless of the fact. Like, I'm so confused on that. See, for me, I could look at situations like, okay, let me just I'll interact with whatever situation there is, whatever beef there is. I'll put my nose in stuff. I'll raise my hand on stuff. But I'm not gonna go into discords and VCs and whatever the case is with these people. If I feel that you did me wrong, I'm not gonna like give my whole heart and time and admitting that you guys isolated me, you guys don't want me being your little reindeer game type of thing, like he'll say in a few. Bro, I'll go into a wall smashers if I choose to, and I'll put my 2 cents in. If I choose to. I'll go into chat and I'll write. But I wouldn't give a fuck enough to like if I get timed out on a bit or whatever that I'm gonna be like, okay, I got timed out. Oh well, let me go back to my regularly scheduled program. It's not that serious. I just peek behind the craziness and see how far it goes. But Burn wants validation. As much as he claims he doesn't want to be validated, the fucking again the morale Flatley stream shows it that much. Cause look at the aftermath. Look at the fact at the first Flatley. Hell, even if you don't want to, even if you want to throw away the morale Flatley stream, if you just want to say that, oh, the kiss they made up. The first crash out stream with Burn should have left at that fucking moment because he got embarrassed, he got ridiculed, he was put onto the carpet. The fact that there was a second burnout stream goes to show you that, hey, these people don't fucking like you. These people think that you're a snake in the grass and they provide evidence of the fact. And he still stayed there. And then he goes in and he speaks about, I left everything on May 3rd. May 3rd, the whole crash out stream happened a couple months prior to that. The Flatley crash out, the Flatley morale thing happened way before that. It took you until May 3rd to realize maybe these people are not good for me. Maybe I'm wasting my time with these people. Are you serious? Like, I don't know if you guys like to get abused. I don't like I don't know about that. Like I'm like you think I'm talking shit, but I'm not just asking questions here. Like do you guys not value your dignity? Do you guys not value any type of vanity whatsoever? Like Burn, if you think that you are if you say that you are the best, or if you were the fucking uh box office attraction that you claim to be for the AWT numbers being so big, then obviously then again you should be good enough to do something by yourself. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be a slop content. It could be pure gaming stream. It could be a talking head video. It could be whatever the case is. But the fact that you need other people to stand by you, the fact that during this stream, you go in and then you keep on saying that if people want to call in, they could call in. Like, Burn, it just seems like you need people to validate you. You need people to carry your content. That's what I hear. That's what I see. But yeah, you wanted, but throughout this whole thing, you just make it seem like you are the box office talent that you are, that you're like fucking the best of the best. And maybe you are, Burn. Maybe you are, but the fact that you allowed 3 stream events where you got shitted on, disrespected, had your face in the mud, rubbed in the mud, and you stood up and you wanted to be embraced again. That's weird of all accounts. Truly it does.
Can you not see how crazy that looks?
Wait, Fly.
No.
You stand by releasing private information like that?
I just thought it was public.
I mean, knowing that it's not now.
I mean, I apologize, but you know, it's too late.
Okay.
I mean, what happened to me in January wasn't public, but then it was.
I know, so it's like,
And then he
That
took
wasn't
advantage of it.
Spindling.
I very much
then he
regret
took,
that.
and then he took advantage of it and made multiple jokes about it on both streams.
I don't
think that's true.
Yeah,
It
I
is
don't
true.
remember that happening, but
It is true.
but that's, I mean, regardless, that's because it was after it was out publicly, which is something that I've certainly apologized for multiple times and did mean. Like, I didn't just say like I feel like you would be pretty mad if I, like, my response to that was, well, I'm sorry, but it's too late now. You know what I mean? Like, it just sounds very condescending.
Okay.
Okay.
I feel like we're just rehashing the.
Yeah,
the
I
thing.
get
I was. Do you understand why I approached you about those tweets in the first place?
No.
So you were arguing with somebody in Lolcow, right?
And,
A
well,
day before, you were arguing with
Lolcow?
Spindling, where some guy. This was a Lolcow tweet. Some guy threatened to kill somebody, and you said, "Whoa, buddy, take a chill pill."
No, he
I actually
said
have the screenshot on my
He said that
computer.
he said that he should make Ian's dad proud and like kill himself in front of him.
Yeah.
That's what
And
he
you
said.
told him
You're talking about
to
the
take a chill
Anissa
pill.
thing? Yeah, that was the
Anissa, sorry,
yeah,
not
yeah,
the
Anissa.
Lolcow thing.
I'm not like, what are you talking about? I have no way. Like, I don't talk about Lolcow.
No, I just explained it though. The thing where the guy said that Ian should kill himself, and then you said that that was like way too far and stuff.
And then literally 24 hours later, you told Spindling to basically kill himself. And I opened up that conversation with you to be like, Burn, you can't say these kinds of things. This is why people like Gamma go after you, calling you a retarded hypocrite. And you took it as, I have no sympathy for Spindling, which isn't the point of the argument. It was to show your hypocrisy. That's how that argument started.
Like, everybody, the thing that everyone's been like kind of saying is like that we're trying to kind of give you advice as somebody who like has tried to give you advice in the past, that like this is why people like Gamma are laughing at you, right? Like, is this lack of consistency?
Okay.
Make fun of you, Burn. That's why we started it.
Exactly. Like, we wouldn't say anything if we thought it was funny that like people like Gamma were like laughing at you.
I just
right?
didn't think. I honestly didn't think it was a big deal to just. This seems
True,
so fucking
Jeff.
gay.
True.
This is fucking gay. I don't know why you just could, say something to us. We're not in
Right.
VCs or whatever. You have access to the VCs we hang out.
No, I left everything. I left things after May 3rd.
Why?
Because I don't talk. Because Spindling's evil. I'm not going to be around evil.
Evil.
I've said that multiple times.
Spindling is evil. By the way, I just wanted to like 1 second. Oh, hold on 1 second. Do I have? Where are you? Where the fuck is that one? Oh, here you go. 1 second. I like show and tell. Show and tell is so fun. So, let me see if I can find it. Because, why not? Let's see. Go here. There you go. Go here. 1 second. Go here. So, so Himbledon writes, who's evil once again? Brent says, ironically, as much as you may hate me or I hate you, hope you've been better since all of that. I'm clean now, so I don't care about it. Good. Anyways, back to making Gamma mad. Who would like to sit down and talk? About what? Sorry, I just want to talk about what the problem is. We aren't friends, I understand, but it feels like you see me from 2 months ago and act like I raped a kid or something. I just want to squash it. I don't hate you whatsoever.
I mean, I think it's pretty evil.
Talk.
Why?
C's or whatever. You have access to the VCs we hang out.
No, I left everything.
Like-
I left things after May 3rd.
Why?
Because I don't talk. Because Spindling's evil, I'm not going to be around evil.
I'm not going to be around evil. I just want to know what the problem is. We aren't friends, I understand it, but it feels like you see me from 2 months ago and you still act like I raped a kid or something. I just want to squash it. I don't hate you or whatever. Is that how you speak to evil? Why would you want to squash someone that's evil, Burn? Okay, that's fine. We go here. I go up here. WT. Gamma. Okay. A story into A Tale of a Snake. Look at the date. Spinling is also ahead technically. Okay, so we saw that part. This is May 17th, like maybe last week. Who is we? I'm cool with you, H, and Joe in a call. I don't want to be in a call with Alexis Spinling. No, not him. Just the three you said. Fuck him. He can die from a bottle of aspirin again. But add us to GC later. Wait, what's the deal on this? Wait, what's the deal on this? What? Wait, you you left May 3rd? Wait, you left 1 second. Wait. 1 second. I just need to like. Oh wait. God damn it. Where are you? Wait. He said he left everything May 3rd. But if you left everything May 3rd, then why is there a thing? I mean, I guess you left the VC or whatnot, right? But like, why then on May 17th you're still talking to Spinland? I'm confused on that. Okay. Let me see what was there is. Anyways, let's continue.
Evil.
I've said that multiple times.
I mean, I think it's pretty evil
Apparently
to
say
like
the
say that
same
somebody
thing
could die of
Spinland
an
does.
overdose, but I mean,
Yeah, it's
I
pretty
think
evil.
you're saying complete equivalency. So like by your own definition, you are evil. But okay,
I don't think so.
yeah, by your own definition, yes, you are.
Justice for Ant? No.
No,
Justice.
hashtag justice for Ant. Hashtag justice for Ant.
You
But
can
no,
join
but like
Ant.
by your
Evil.
own definition, you're evil.
Okay.
So I just do you not want to spend time around yourself? I'm just wondering.
I just don't want to spend time around you guys. I made that.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I thought it'd be like it's pretty obvious. The last time we talked, and then like I didn't show up
It's
again.
clearly not. You didn't
Last
say
time,
anything.
dude, the last time we talked was like a very amicable conversation about a private thing that we're not going to talk about. Right?
Exactly. Yes.
So I don't
Justice for
understand
Ant.
why that would be obvious.
Because I didn't talk to you guys before
After
then.
May 3rd.
Yeah, after May 3rd.
Issue. Why didn't you just tell us?
This is the same thing as last time.
This is the
This is the same
This is
thing
why
as
you got
last
the
time, dude.
rape stream
This
on
is
you.
this is
You're
why
a
I'm
fucking
giving up.
idiot, Burn.
This is why I'm giving up. I give up.
Burn.
Okay.
Just come and talk to us, bro. It's not.
No,
Burn this. Burn doesn't like to talk to people. Burn likes to only talk to people when it benefits him. Damn, that's fucked up. You're calling someone evil, yet you spoke to them on May 17th. Burn, are you fucking retarded? Like, I'm sorry, are you fucking retarded or something? Are you mentally there? Or do you just forget that you write things to people? Like my question is, did you want to express to people with Spinland? Or did you just want to do that just to get karma points? The world wants the commentary hell wants to know, because I don't know how you can be trusted. Hey, at least Burr makes me feel bad about my fucking self. I thought I was a pushover. I thought I gave myself no value in things, but it just goes to show you when you that there's someone even worse than you. Therefore, you are better. Jesus Christ! And you would figure he would learn by now. At least by now.
slightly,
Not
it's a
like
little late.
Everything I've told you in private.
And also, the people that were like laughing and giggling and whatnot, what makes you think that he doesn't have hate towards you guys? Are you sure that are you sure that you could trust Burn with your feelings, with your innermost secrets? What makes you think that he ain't going to another group of people and talking shit about you? And you guys could say, I don't care about that. It seems to me that when you do hear that Burn is talking shit about y'all, you do have an issue with it. I don't know, maybe it's because you don't look at Burn as an equal, or you feel hurt for the fact that he holds so much. He holds back the basic necessities of communication, and to not like explain why he feels the way he feels. I don't like this whole piece of this stream is just amazing. I hope there's more to this. Like I like chaos. I really do.
It has become public. So then why would I talk to you guys in private?
What are you talking about, dude?
What do you? What
are you
have I made
talking
public?
about?
What do you mean? What am I talking about? You know exactly what I'm talking about. I was told in confidence that that would never be leaked, and it was leaked anyway.
I made one thing public that I like really, really regretted, and I've apologized multiple times over. There are about like 3 to 5 things that are still private that I would never out, that are still private, that you have told me, and like I just, it's very silly to like be
True,
going
Skelly,
to extremes
true.
like this.
Yeah, but it might not be private anymore if y'all keep poking at one another. Or maybe they will be private. Like, I feel as though at this point Hamilton and Flawley are trying to get the high ground and not trying to stoop down to the level of Burn, which is weird to say.
Playing
Why
Zelda
don't you
and
just
saying I
say,
quit.
if it's already public, why don't you just say what we outed then?
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of built up animosity here. Like,
I feel as though what was said was when he maybe it was because maybe the thing that was private was the whole being the call and then you Burn threatened to kill himself over an girlfriend. Maybe that's what it was. Which, again, if true, that's crazy. And nothing would surprise me more if someone recorded that conversation. Because everyone records the conversation in that space. But can you imagine if people had recorded that conversation? Of Burn crying about I love this girl so much. Why doesn't she love me? Type of thing. That's the other thing, that when you are in a space where people record everything, you have to be careful what you say and what you do.
I just found out
Really?
you wanted to leave AWT today on a live stream. Like, I'm finding this out for the very first time. You've had issues with all these things. It's the same, dude. This is exactly the same thing Ant was dealing with when he had to burn the Flatley Bridge stream. And he fucking crashed out, deleted the stream, and cried about it. But
Well, I mean, more importantly,
I'm being way too mean to Ant.
More importantly,
cool now.
like,
He's cool now.
yeah, give Ant a break. Like, more importantly, this is the exact, and what I was going to say is that this is the exact same thing as like January, right? Like, this is the exact same thing.
Then what do you
Like,
mean?
this is never going to change. It's never going to change. It's never going to get better. We just got to like cut our losses. We got to cut our losses. We got to give up. Clearly, we're not welcome here. Like, it's okay. You know, there's no need to make a big fuss about it. I think his position has been made very clear.
Do you think we despise you, Burn?
Yes.
I think he despises us. I don't think it goes the other way around.
No, it's definitely the other way around.
Okay.
I think it's.
I think people despise you because you're a little shit. I think that's what people hate you for. I think people hate you because you talk both sides out of your mouth. Flawley showed evidence where you talked to Spinland on May 17th, but you wanted to watch the briefing yet on fucking May 20. What was it? May 25th. You want to talk about like Spinland's evil. Like, which is it? Do you want to be nice to Spinland, or do you think Spinland's a piece of shit person? Like, people don't need to be connected to others that are enigmas. People don't need to be connected to people that you have no idea where their mental state is. People don't need to be connected to people that you can't trust their actions. Like Burn, your actions cannot be trusted. It's evident. This is not hyperbole. This is not conjecture. This is not me making stuff up. This is not me ad hominem you. Flawley provided a screenshot of the tale of two Burns. And so when you say that they despise you, like, how can you despise someone that's insignificant? You, like, bro, it's not like you have this whole laissez. It's not like you are this person of a higher echelon where people are jealous of your demeanor. You burn the world. You are just someone that just exists in the space, and all you are is just someone that likes to get pissed on and shit on, and you take it and you go back for more because you want to be liked. So to say despise is it's kind of misnomer. It's just that people don't respect you. They don't respect you, which they shouldn't. I wouldn't respect myself if I find myself going in and allow myself to go back to a situation where I get demeaned, made fun of, belittled, and everything. I wouldn't go back a second. I wouldn't go back a second time around or a third time around with it. I wouldn't want to do that.
Why do you
Definitely the
think
other
we
way around.
despise you?
Because I'm not welcome to anything. That's why.
That's not an answer. Why do you think they despise you? You're saying that you're saying what the causes of being despised. You're not saying why you're being despised.
What? You just said you left everything. What do you mean?
Before then, even after March, no one really talked to me. In the end, I
Burn.
don't care. In the end, I don't care. I'm doing my
What do
own
you want
thing.
us to
It
do?
sounds like you don't
What
care,
do you,
dude.
Why do you feel like you're being despised? What is something that you're being? Why do you think people hate you? All you're saying, Burn, is, oh, people don't like me because you guys are now hanging around with me. That's not a reason.
burn. What do you want us? So in that scenario, right? What would you like us to do? Give me a hypothetical of what you think like friends would do, because I don't
Mm-hmm.
message really anybody. I don't like, hey, do you want to hang out? I don't really say it to anybody. I
Oh,
see
30.
people hang out in VC, I join, right? If there's no one in
Mm-hmm.
VC, I don't join any. Sometimes I'll float a little bit, right?
I mean, listen, this is the exact same reason that,
Hey, Didon.
I've had friendships fizzle out. I'm going to give you charitability here, Brian. I've had
Mm.
friendships fizzle out, like, because we have different ideological understandings of what a friendship is. And I think that that's kind of what's happening here.
Breaking news: Burn the World has responded to the tweet that Flally had posted a while back. Not this one. Because I want to be fair. Dude, you were saying say this. This was something early in the morning, dude. You're saying this live in my face. Next time, don't sit there and say I never respect you or stood up for you. This is exactly why Katana cut you off. You're a snake and a freak, dude. These were not your intentions. Also, stop screenshotting the DMs. You literally did this to yourself. I mean, fair that Burn points this out, but you guys record calls and you guys compile evidence against one another like it's a Mexican standoff. Like everyone has their guns pointed at one another, and it's like, who's ready to pull the trigger? And I feel like Burn is the one that pulls the trigger. Like I said, if people look, if people want to come on, like I would love to have Flatley on. Oh boy, oh boy, I would love to have Flatley on this. That's crazy. 1 second. Damn, I have a lot of stuff. I don't know what this is. Uh, However, crazy. But let's continue.
Where like Burns seems to really misunderstand like a lot of the like things and kind of takes them as us not liking him, and like obviously like it's reached a point where like, you know, here we are, things are pretty clear.
Bro,
there's not much
you
else to be
think we
said.
hate you because we don't
Yes.
hang out in Discord VCs?
No, do not twist my words. No. I just think there's a
Dude,
genuine
okay,
animosity within the
give
group.
us an example. All right, what is built up? What is this animosity then? Give us an example.
Every time I go into a VC, it's just animosity constantly. I don't have time for that.
Give me an example. An example from who?
Spinling, another person that probably doesn't want to be named, Take 9, etc. I don't have time for this. I don't have time.
I thought
to
you and Take 9 were good.
Take 9 does not hate you.
Yeah,
He likes you.
I don't
He
think
was
so.
worried about you.
Yeah,
He was the first one to bring you up.
I'm worried about what?
He's like, "Where's Burn been? How come he doesn't hang out here?" I was like, "I don't know.
Because I don't
Maybe he
want
just
to.
doesn't really want to fuck around." And I would say, well, he's got work in the morning, so he doesn't really hang out at night.
Animosity is awesome. True, Shadow. You know the best on that one, Shadow Humor.
Burn, give us an example. So how does that mean your fallout with Take 9 and Spinning? How does that mean me and Himpleton despise you?
Flatly, I'm gonna be so honest. Flatly, I'm gonna be so honest with you. We're the gay ones here. Like we're trying to find like common ground here. It's not gonna be found. He's made his position clear. Time to give up.
What?
Like it's.
I just want to know where I said I despised him.
Well, he has very circular logic. Like he's going to just answer the same like question with the question. Like
and then do the thing where he's distracted by chat, so he doesn't answer the question. Got it.
Right. So like that's what I'm saying. Like we're not getting any level of respect, and I think he's giving us the level of respect that he thinks that we give him. So like this isn't going to amount into a productive conversation. Like there's no real use being here.
Let's replace Burn the World with Gamma on AWT.
Let's replace Burn the World with.
Let's go super evil. I'm a leaker to Burn apparently, because apparently I leak private shit.
What's up, Shiny?
There's definitely stuff I can leak about you, Burn, that you definitely don't want outed.
Flatly, outside I'm telling you right now. Flatly, I'm telling you right now.
Ooh, Flatly has things on it. Damn. Yo, I'm kind of sad right now that I don't have I don't have the thing. Oh, 1 second. I don't have the my Streamlabs doesn't have the thing where I can sign into chat. So I would have to go and go here. Here. Which I wish I had done earlier, but that's fine. But let's go back a little bit. 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Any level of respect, and I think he's giving us the level of respect that he thinks that we give him. So like this isn't going to amount into a productive conversation. Like there's no real use being here.
Let's replace Burn the World with Gamma on AWT.
Let's replace Burn the World with.
Let's go super evil. I'm a leaker to Burn apparently, because apparently I leak private shit.
What's up, Shiny?
There's definitely stuff I can leak about you, Burn, that you definitely don't want outed.
Flatly, outside I'm telling you right now. Flatly, I'm telling you right now.
Burger with no honey mustard. Eating a burger with no honey mustard.
Eating a burger with no
honey mustard. Eating a mustard. Eating
outed.
What's up,
Burn apparently, because let's go super evil. I'm a leaker to Burn apparently, because apparently I leak private shit.
What's up, Shiny?
There's definitely stuff I can leak about you, Burn, that you definitely don't want outed.
Flatly,
outside of
there is definitely stuff that I could leak about you that you don't want out in the world. Oh no. As I said, everyone has their stuff. I'm telling you, everyone has their everyone has their what is it? Their bullets for other people. That's amazing. That's amazing. Holy shit.
telling you right now. I'm telling you right now.
101 he mustard.
It's
I know. I hold a lot of respect for Burn.
Do you?
I just want. Yes, Burn. I've
I-
defended you in multiple
I
VCs.
do not think you
I just
have-
want
I
to know
do
where
not
this is
think-
coming from.
I do not think you have respect for me.
What would I
You
need to do to
motherfuckers.
provide you? All right, shit. Holy fuck, dude.
Shiny, yeah, hold on, Shiny. I'll Shiny,
Yo,
Shiny
I will
later.
fuck yo ass.
Right,
Shiny,
hold on.
we're having an
Chill
actual
out.
conversation right now. Honey mustard, what kind though?
I love how Burn just has his VC open. I thought people were in the waiting room and stuff. But whatever, dude.
I was trying to
Heinz.
be a part of it, man. Like, what the fuck?
It's a different thing, Shiny.
No.
Yeah, Shiny. It's actually
Okay.
for. I guess it's now getting heated.
Okay.
Yeah. Unless you want to stay, I don't care either way.
No. Burn. Focus.
And
Focus. Burn.
I'm about to eat yo ass. Whoever keeps doing that.
I fucking
Burn.
hate you, Shiny.
Burn.
I fucking hate you.
Burn. Just answer the question.
hmm
What would I need to provide to you, hypothetically speaking, to show you that I have respect for you?
I just don't think you
I just want to see
do.
if you. So you can't engage with the hypothetical.
he's Slightly. He's not going to budge on this. Like I'm telling you. man.
I'm
Like,
not.
this is a
I know. I
useless
just don't think you
conversation.
respect me.
Yeah, this is a useless conversation. Like he's set in his ways here. Like we've
God,
done.
I'm trying. True.
We've done whatever. Like it's like the bridge is burned of his own accord. He is fulfilling the prophecy. Okay.
Well, I mean,
That
I
is
didn't
it.
want to burn the bridge. I just wanted to leave the podcast.
You're not answering any of our questions. Clearly,
you
you don't have
just- you don't
respect
have
for us.
enough
Now you're
respect.
saying we hate you.
You don't have enough respect for
We don't
any of us
respect
to
you.
like just have a
Like
conversation.
it's obviously not. You're not
like,
like.
obviously
This is
Casually
just
leaving.
Chthonic and Ant all over again. Why can't I just leave and just you guys just deal with it and just like move on?
I feel like they actually they care about you. I think they actually want to know why you're doing what you're doing. Because if they didn't care about you, they would have just like said, "Fuck it, who cares?" But the fact that they're doing a consolidated effort to try to get to the bottom of it, without yelling at you, without mimicking you, without being bad faith to you, asking questions, it's like they actually don't despise you. Because no one that does this type of behavior where they're trying to ask you legitimate questions, give you time to speak, be respectful on your platform, that would not be something someone would do to despise, that they despise. And the fact that the way Burn is acting, it's like Burn is like not caring about that. Like something that he desires, that he wants to be friends with people, like he has that, but it's like he throws it away on his own accord, like he self-sabotages unknowingly or knowingly, because I think he wants validation, but he can't handle it when he actually gets validation. Or he actually has people that are friends with him.
Well, the Chthonic and Ant thing got worse because of you.
Okay.
Okay. Slightly.
I could out that. No. I'll out that. You asked me how I was feeling, and I said, I'm going to be real. I feel backstabbed. And you wanted me to vent to you,
It's
and
a
then
good
you leaked
death
it to
of Burn.
Chthonic and Ant.
Yeah, I already said sorry for that.
It's
So, by your definition, you're evil.
Dude.
Well,
listen. It's bad when the J.
there's
when the-
no saving this.
yeah, that's what I'm
Burn,
saying.
you're a
And-
fucking, you're a
when the-
retard. You could have
No,
just
listen,
said this
listen,
behind the
listen.
scenes. It would have been all right. You're a fucking idiot.
Listen,
okay.
when the gay Joker is saying that it's time to go, it's not good. Okay, and the gay Joker is telling you to go. Like it's time to go. Like this is unproductive. There's nothing that's gonna come from
It's
this.
not going anywhere.
Yeah,
No.
it's gonna make like we have no reason to stoop down to the level that's being offered to us here. All right.
Jesus Christ, Brian.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You're a fucking doormat, dude. Holy.
Damn. When Flawley says you're a doormat, he took the words right out of my mouth. Holy shit. Damn. Wait. 42 minutes ago. Oh, okay. Wait, let me see something, because there's so much more to this I want to see. So wait, it says here, okay, whatever. Maggot's like, I don't know if this proves like anything. I'm honestly don't even not sure what the point being made here is. Brennan admitted he didn't know it was public, and then after y'all left, he did give Spillane the option to call in, which he never did, even though he was talking shit in chat. So Uncle Fungal says this isn't the part of that. He's blatantly lying. I'm going to re-listen to his stream last night because I guess I was confused what he lied about. Essentially, what you're saying is he got the timeline wrong and he went at Spilling first. I was not party to any of that, but I myself have fucked up a time and date. No, he said May 3rd. He left everything May 3rd and stuff, but this was May 17th and stuff. I think that's what Maggot, I don't know if Maggot's alluding to that. Why is it, I don't like, sometimes Twitter's weird where it doesn't, yes, if you look at the clip I posted, he says, revoke ban, this happened after y'all were gone. Spinley says, if he apologized now and didn't know that I don't care, I only care because he tried using it in conjunction with trying to claim that I was an evil person, which I don't know what I've done. Let's see. Was there a clip that she posted? Was there something that was posted? I'm not sure there was something that was posted. Or there was, or what the case is. Oh, there was something. Okay, good.
I don't think I've ever done that, actually.
No, you have.
Hold on. Burn.
I don't think I
Burn.
did.
All right, I haven't been reading chat, but Spilling wants on. You mind letting him talk?
Why?
Why not? Let him have a word in. Come on.
Oh, okay. I'll have to kick everyone out.
Come on. I'll be quiet. I'll be good.
No, JFA, I don't trust him. Even I don't
I
trust
think I banned. I know I banned him.
I just love to watch a movie. Damn. Maggot's like, sigh, my hands are up in the air of this whole thing, honestly. And some emotions are high because you're feeling betrayed and I'm not going to sum you over. Just give my own thoughts. Like, Maggot's trying to be peacemaker here. Which goes to show you when you're Maggot's good side, she wants to make sure everything's good, which is a good trait Maggot has. I applaud her for that. I'm just waiting for there to be like a Flatley stream for all of this to come out. At this point, Flatley has no reason to leave it. Flatley has no reason to keep secrets for people that don't respect him, allegedly. Like, why keep secrets with someone that is being bad faith to you in that perspective? Go off, King. Just do it. Just be mean and stuff. But let's continue. Go here.
I think I banned. I know I banned them. No, they're just all up in arms, leaking all my shit like usual. That's is what it is. Revoke ban.
Oh God, revoke. Oh boy. Okay, cool. Now, folks, that was fun. Hold on, let me put this wave. Wait, damn, no. Is here? Okay, cool. That was fun. That was fascinating. But I hope you guys could learn something from this. It's like, hi, Vinny. I hope what you guys can learn from this is that it's important to talk out stuff regardless if it's online or not. I think it's very important to express your feelings on things. Because you feel disrespected, or if you feel people despise you, let them know and stuff. Let them know. If something does come from it, great. And if not, also great. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I enjoy speaking about this because again, I'm just waiting for the next Crash Art stream, and I'm waiting for the next domino to fall. Who will Burn have beef with now? Will it be Reese? Will it be Givenant? Will it be Joe? Who will it be? Who else is on the chopping block that Burn will take down? Maybe it'll be Maggot versus Burn. We'll see. You never know what goes on in Burn's head. We'll never know, but I'll tell you this much. If lately those that Burn had tossed aside, hopefully those people have more decorum, have the sense to go the higher road, because whatever secrets, whatever weaknesses I see shared with those class of people, hopefully there are better people and that expose it. Because there could be worse people that could do worse stuff than that. So I hope everyone has a fantastic Memorial Day. I do appreciate you guys coming in and watching wherever you guys are. Hope you guys are barbecuing and enjoying the good weather if you guys have good weather. Also go Knicks. So